That's awesome.
So, yeah. But it gets a little annoying when everybody else has a great take, and then one guy's like, okay. Yeah.
Stumbling around.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize how much goes into the music videos, which is why I bring this up in the interviews, because nobody realizes that it takes days sometimes to film these things.
Yeah, it does. You have multiple locations. The So Dramatic video, that was a 4-day deal. I think there was like 6 different locations. We had 2 different locations with actual band stuff going on, and then we had there's like a shop that we did. The beginning starts with a guy working in some crappy job. So there was a shop location. There was a apartment location. There's multiple. I guess to me it wasn't as boring because, I'm a singer guy. So it was kind of like I had something to do. I'm kind of ADD. But for some of these other guys, I could definitely see how it would annoy them a little bit more because, I could see that.
Okay. If you could put together a band whose music could wipe American Idol off the face of the earth, would you? And which musicians would you recruit?
I probably wouldn't, but if I did, I'd probably take I'd probably take Vinnie Paul as a drummer. I'd probably take Chris Cornell as a singer. And then if he was still around, I'd probably grab, like, Dimebag, and then I'd stick Wes from Limp Bizkit. And then bass, don't really know, because I don't know that many bass players. But they're just a bass. I mean, whatever. It's not that I know, like, maybe, whatever. It's cool. It's just that even my bass player's like, hey, dude, I just play the bass. I'm cool, man. It's good. I'm like, awesome. Good.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, why did you say you might not try to create a band that would do that?
Probably because I've had people tell me before, oh, you should go try out for American Idol, this and that, blah blah blah. And to me, I am a producer, and this band was put together in a little bit different way, but I still believe in that raw, creative feeling that whenever you meet certain people, that spark comes alive. You feel that instantly. Just like when I met Nick, it was instantly. The next day we were like, okay, we're going to do an album, and we're going to do this, and we're going to be huge. That's it. We just progress from there. I feel if you go and you would pick superstars and throw them together in that kind of aspect, I think it would be a little too commercial, cookie cut, just fake. That's the problem I have with American Idol type deals. Other than Daughtry, really, the rest of them, I'm kind of like, do these guys even write their own songs?
Right.
Like the Adam dude, when I watched him go through all the things he was going, I was like, wow, that's a really good singer. I wonder if he can write. And then I heard the stuff coming out with him right now, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, Pink wrote his last single, and now they got, it's kind of like they're like, hey, you are a object, and we're going to move you however we want to move you, as opposed to that natural, hey, this is what came out. This is the fire that came from this. It either's good or it sucks. Go to another project, kind of thing.
Now, pianos and keys feature pretty heavily in the music you guys have on the album, from what I've heard, and a lot of it like really kind of complements your vocals. Who brought that in, that element into it?
That would be Mick. Mick, we basically, I handle all melodies of lyrics. I write all the lyrics. He handles all, to an extent. You know what I mean? We basically would produce each other, because we'd also say, hey, that note right there is a little weird, but he's the actual performer of all the music and the composer of all the actual that section of it. And me and him collaboratively would change little pieces, just to make it complement each other. But besides that, he's the dude. We wrote 30 tracks, picked the 15 best, and went from there.
Next question: you currently have 18,606 friends on MySpace. How do you choose the top 8 that you display?
Typically it's band members or management dudes.
Okay.
Just because because you put one guy's girlfriend up there. And then the other dude's girl, okay, well, maybe they got it in plane. It's like typically what we try to do is we'll just go, who's playing in the band, who's managing the thing. Throw Mick up there because he wrote the stuff with me. You know, he's got to be up there. You know, kind of beyond that. You know, because if you start putting your favorite bands on there, then that's pretty much how we just members and anyone involved directly with the project.
All right. Okay, we're going to move on to the final part. I call this the lightning round that we do with our interviews, and it's just 6 questions, really quick answers, and then I'll have one more question, then we're done. So here's the lightning round. Which band would win in a fight? Avenged Sevenfold, Korn, or Arcade Fire?
Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay. Metallica or Megadeth?
Metallica.
Nice. I'm criminally insane and I own 1 CD. What is it?
Both.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that?
I said both. I really have. I've only bought 3 CDs my whole life, and I am probably criminally insane.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
All right.
Check.
What's the corniest or cheesiest song you know all the lyrics to?
Probably, It's a Small World. You know, the one they play at Disneyland?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's because there's only the one line, right?
Yeah, really. Seriously, yeah.
Okay, true or false? The movie Night and Day is a sign that Tom Cruise's career is effectively over.
True.
True. Okay, and Deliverance's next album, heavier, lighter, country, or just different?
I would say just different.
Have you guys written any more material that's going to show up on the next album already?
Yeah. Me and Mick are very, very go-getters, movers. I would say, yeah, definitely just different. Yeah.
Cool. I like the sound of it. All right, last question is current touring plans. When are we going to see you guys next?
We would plan on something, hopefully into the summer, into wintertime, or it might not be till next year, realistically. Something like that. We're basically in the shop, so.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for the interview. This has been awesome. I just wanted to say that we listened to the album and we all loved it here. It just was really good. I had no idea what to expect, and when George passed it on to us, it was just great. So we're looking forward to hearing from you guys, and as soon as you guys have a tour date, we'll be there and we'll review it, man.
Awesome, man. That's cool, dude.
All right. Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and hopefully we'll be hearing from you guys very soon.
Yeah, definitely, man. Thanks a lot, dude.
All right. Grant from the Deliverance. Have a good one. That's awesome.
So, yeah. But it gets a little annoying when everybody else has a great take, and then one guy's like, okay.